happy little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel for a brand new episode of the Foreman'S. It is 8 a.m. on a Friday, and Grayson should be packing his school bag and heading off to high school, but instead he is sitting here at the Willow Creek Archive looking up places to put, hello sir! I don't know if you noticed, but it's raining, it's pouring, your nib-nops are showing. Anyways, the creatures that are coming in to this archive are honestly one in a million. We also have another dude waltzing around here with two pairs of glasses on his head. I really don't know, but these townies are out of freaking control. Anyways, as I was trying to tell you earlier, Grayson is at the library and he's actually looking up real estate, somewhere that he can put his simoleons. So many of you were encouraging him to pack his bags, grab Otis, and just leave Nixon for good, because honestly, until Nixon hits rock bottom, which he's already hit rock bottom, at this point he's literally got to go 6 feet under to make a change. And honestly, I feel in the bottom of my heart he's a lost cause, and I love Nixon to death, but who he is barely recognizable. So anyways, Grayson had to deal with Nixon. It was about like 5 o'clock in the morning. When Nixon waltzed in, he started picking a fight with Grayson. They were arguing back and forth, and it got kind of out of control. Basically, it left Grayson and Nixon at a standstill where Grayson was literally going to bash his dad's head in, and he realized like he is not going to stoop to that level. He's not going to become violent, okay? Like, obviously we already know emotional control is not his strength, but putting his hands on the man that raised him, sort of, not really, just wasn't an option for him. So he decided, instead of going to school, to go to the Willow Creek Archive to see what is for sale in the area, because honestly he has a soft spot for Willow Creek. Like, that's just what he knows. And the good news that he's just discovered that has made him, oh my god, so happy, is the old home, his old childhood home that was foreclosed, is actually available for sale. And let me tell you, this thing is in some serious rickety shape. So I think Grayson is going to go over and take a quick look at it. The weather is not in our favor right now. It is literally pouring, but he doesn't know exactly how he's going to get the deed to the house, because he has to be 18 to be able to legally own a home in Willow Creek. But he is currently 17, and he will be 18 in just a few short days. Oh my goodness gracious. This house, you guys, looks absolutely freaking horrendous. The windows are still boarded up, but I don't know if you can tell. I mean, obviously you can tell. There's trees growing out of it. This would definitely take a lot of work, but it is on the real estate website for a whopping 28,000 simoleons, which actually means Grayson would have like 20,000 that he could invest into the house. All he needs to do is just kind of get rid of all this extra like foliage, and he'd be probably set. I mean, could you imagine him living in his old childhood home? Now, he is feeling a little embarrassed because he is breaking out and he's super duper scared of thunderstorms. I love that because I can relate so freaking hard. Oh my god, all of the mail that is just piled up on the front porch is a mess. He already feels like obligated to just start kind of cleaning up. Even though it may not look like much, this home is so symbolic of what Grayson is going through. The exterior needs some work. I mean, it's literally closed off to the outside world. Weeds and all of these bushes have kind of penetrated its once beautiful exterior. And if Grayson could only, if he could only get his manitos on this house, he would be able to transform it into the beautiful oasis that it truly is. The only thing, like I've mentioned, is he needs to be of age. So what he's going to do is he's actually going to rant about stress, which I think is very fitting. So he's going to go and kind of ponder this for a minute, because like I've mentioned, this is quite the commitment. I mean, to be able to take over this house and put in every last penny that he has to fix it and make it a home, I honestly feel like it is probably the best option at this point. Now, the only person that he knows that works with the realtor of Willow Creek is Clem. So he's going to reach out to her. He's going to ask if maybe she would put in a good word, you know, be legal, not the legal owner, but do what she needs to do to be able to get him the deed of the house when he's of age, but technically he would give her the money. I don't know. know how these things work, but Grayson's a pretty smart guy, and I think he's got it figured out. So let's go and give Clem a quick little call, and he's so excited and happy to be freaking free at last. Free at last. It only took a couple hours, but Clem got it done. Grayson is now the new owner of his childhood home. And honestly, you guys, as I was sitting here watching them talk about what is basically going on with the Nixon, I was starting to break down a little bit because in reality, this kid has gone through so much. Like, he's just gone through so much. I don't know how many times I can say that, but like, I am so freaking proud of him. I know that he got this home with his inheritance money, but it was such a smart move. But before we get too excited, we need to go in and inspect the place. So Clem decided that she would hang out with Grayson while he kind of like took a quick little tour just to make sure this is honestly something he really wants to get himself into. And she is literally livid, pissed the F off, hearing about all of Nixon's endeavors, and she really didn't realize it was that bad. Nobody knows how bad it is. Everybody thought Nixon was fine. Nobody knew that he lost his job or that he's been going, you know, on benders to Streeterville, like, and ultimately leaving Grayson behind. Like, how freaking sad. And she's like, why didn't you say anything? And he's like, what could I possibly say? Like, where would I go? You know, like, grandma and grandpa, they've got way too much on their hands. I'm almost an adult. Like, I just try to handle it myself. You know, dad's always telling me, be a man, Grayson. Well, I'm being a freaking man and I'm doing the best I can. And anyway, that's a whole nother topic of conversation. But Grayson is going to come inside. The cool thing is that the power is on. That's refreshing. But we haven't really been here in literal years, and it is like walking into a time capsule. Now, things have definitely gone downhill. I mean, the land has reclaimed its plot. We've got weeds coming up and in from the foundation. It looks like somebody came in here and tried to like assess the place because some of the furniture has been moved around, and this is going to be hard to live in. Like, my heart is actually clenched just looking through this house because, oh my God, how has time changed? Here's Grayson's bedroom. We're actually going to have him go straight to that because he would spend so many evenings in this bedroom just crying and crying and crying as his parents would fight and argue and yell at each other. And he would just try to like play with his toys to drown out the music. And I'm going to cry again. Just look at him. I feel so heartbroken for him. Like, oh my God. Oh my God, he's gonna cry. I don't know what Clem's doing, but let the girl do what she's gotta do. He's crying. Like, how perfect is that? I mean, it's sad because I'm crying too. Oh my God, all of the memories, Grayson. I wish I could hug him. I wish I could like pat his back and tell him everything is going to be okay. Him crying, you guys, is actually making me tear up. And I love how Otis is like coming in here and trying to like console Grayson and let him know that he is there. He's his family. He's never gonna leave him. Oh my God, I'm actually crying. Like, this breaks my freaking heart. I'm gonna have Grayson come in and give Otis a quick little squeeze. I like how Clem is trying to help out as much as she can. She's picking up some of the garbage. Granted, that barely puts a dent in things, but it's gonna be okay, Grayson. It's gonna be okay. You have all of us, right? Oh my God, this is way too much. I'm like actually tearing up. How many times, Jen? How many times? So let's go check out the kitchen. All of the appliances seem to be intact. We are missing no, we're not missing anything. Maybe we are. There might be some things missing here. I do know that there was a couple electronics in the home. We had like a little stereo. It wasn't too expensive. A Wabbit tablet or just like a regular tablet. All of those have, you know, obviously disappeared. And then we have Otis, of course, in true Otis fashion, drinking out of the toilet. He's got to make sure he also approves. And wow, Finn's room. This is kind of crazy, right? I mean, we barely spent much time here at all, but I do remember Finley in this room, and of course the bathroom. We even have Waffles poo-poo pellets still in the freaking litter box. How disgusting. So I think honestly everything looks amazing. And how did everybody know? Clem, what did you do? I was having a little glitch. I don't know what was going on, but it looks like Clem spilled the beans and told June and Pace and even Maddox about his recent move. And of course they wanted to come in and kind of like congratulate him and stuff, but to be honest, he's really just not in the mood to like, you know, spend time with them. And he's just feeling all sorts of emotions right now, and he appreciates Clem. He really freaking does, but like a huge part of him wishes she didn't say anything, you know, at least right now, because the house literally looks like trash and we haven't been able to assess everything. Anyways, I don't even know what I was talking about before, but what I do know is that we've got a lot to do and a lot to accomplish. And I did notice like a couple of these photos, and I love how everybody is like hugging and like trying to, you know, uplift this pretty sad moment. But I noticed that we had some of our old paintings, which is, you know what, let's just actually have everybody go home, because unfortunately Clem realizes Grayson, he went in the room and like locked himself in. He's not ready for visitors right now. Maybe later, maybe another time. I don't know where Maddox went, but I did notice some of these paintings, and so I want Grayson to go and check these out. Clem is actually letting herself out because, again, she realizes Grayson's not really up for it, but we do appreciate what she did do. She cleaned up a little bit, but I want Grayson to go and view these photos. The first one is the love of our lives. This one was taken by Marcel, which I think you guys can probably remember when she took this photo. What in the heck? Like, Maddox, get a freaking clue. Thank you. There was a really long time ago. I actually remember taking this photo. Now, there's another one too in here, and it's just of Nixon, and this was before Marcel and Nixon got married, and it just says my future husband. But there was one more that Grayson didn't. Well, I mean, I don't even know if it was meant to be seen, but it's here. So he's going to pull it out. And who the hell is this? Okay, let's have him go and look at this photo too. It says, Grayson, I loved you. Dad. What the heck? Dad? Who the hell is this? What do you mean, Dad? Oh my God. What? Dad. He's so confused. Now, I don't think Grayson was ever formally told about his father. There might have been some speak about it here and there, but like, Dad? Really? I mean, it makes kind of a lot of sense. It really does. This kid literally looks just like him. Now I see exactly where Grayson gets his looks from. And so, of course, this whole situation just really has him confused. Now, he's trying to remember or have some sort of like recollection of when like Dad was ever brought up, but the fact that it says Grayson, I loved you, leads me to believe that maybe Di didn't just bounce or just leave his child. Maybe there was more to the story that we genuinely don't know. But of course, Grayson is going to just kind of take a warm bath and let all of these emotions sink in, because Lord knows it is a lot. A part of me also kind of wants to go and check on Clem, because this is also got to be super duper emotionally charged. But a huge piece of me thinks that Clem is done with Nixon, and I think she's going to go and let it be known. Nixon, coincidentally, isn't actually answering Clem's phone call, so she went to the one place where apparently Grayson knows that he frequents, and so basically she is a fisherman with the worm on the hook, just chilling here at the 8 Bells, you know what I mean, in Streeterville, where Nixon always comes for his afternoon snack. And to be honest, I was wondering why Clem's face looked so super duper clean. It is actually from Kawaii Stacy's mod, where they could apply skincare, and her skin literally looks like flawless. As she was standing outside, she kind of looked like a goddess. So I did have her change her clothes, because this is kind of a dive, right? It's a local dive. And so the outfit that she was wearing literally made her look like she did not belong here. It's so freaking funny. Anyway, she is having a little wine, and apparently she just copped that whiskey too, because after everything that she has been through today, oh Lord knows that she freaking needs it. In fact, she's gonna go out on the dance floor and boogie it on down until Nixon makes his way downtown, because it is only a matter of time. More goodness gracious. Like I said, this is his place. This is where he goes all the time, every single freaking day. And it is probably because also like that girl Mara, he like really likes her. Is her name Mara? I forgot what her name is. And here he is outside of the 8 Bells. He's feeling like absolute freaking crap. And I don't know if he's going to come and like try to like chat with her, but she is definitely not here to converse with him at all, period. In fact, she's here to let him know that they are no longer in her eyes like brother and sister. She is so upset with him. She is so freaking pissed and angry with the way that he has treated his family, the way he has treated his parents, the way he has treated her, how he missed his niece's birthday parties, and that this freaking dive crappy saloon is more important than being a father, a brother. Okay, it's disgusting. Who are you? Like, honestly, I don't even want you around my kids. No, don't walk away from me, Nixon. He's actually ignoring her. Oh, you want me to cause a scene? I'll cause a scene. You can't even pay your bills. You're a deplorable father. You haven't even raised your children, and yet you still can't get it together. Oh, Clementine, you want to act like you're so freaking clean. What about that one time you cheated on Malik? Listen, I never cheated on my husband, okay? Anyways, I love how he's like pulling out the actual trash, like the dirt from the bed. He is going there. They are literally breaking each other in half in the middle of this saloon, saying all of these nasty things. And you know what? We're just gonna take it there. We are going to have a full-on freaking brawl. And you know what? Clem has never been as mad at her brother as she has right now. And the things that he is saying to her, the things that she is saying it to him, it is no wonder that the relationship isn't in the red, because there's no turning back from this. Clem is, honestly, you guys, she's had it. She's done. She is no longer going to be her freaking brother's keeper. She is tired of being the mother, okay, of her siblings. Like, it is ridiculous. Okay, she did not sign up for this. And if you don't want to get your ish together, if you know what, talk to the hand, because the face don't want to listen. Her eyes are literally bugging out of her head. He is done. He is closed. He has closed the conversation. You know what? She is too. She's gonna slap some damn sense into him. I have never seen Clem lay hands, but honestly, I feel like she really could right now. I feel like this is the tip of the iceberg for her. And I like how he's trying to leave, and he did. He walked away before she could do it. And let me tell you, she had every intention of doing so. And I know what you're thinking, Clem cheated on Malik. Well, you know what? I don't know how to explain this. I mean, oh God, she didn't cheat on him, okay? God. Okay, I guess I do have some explaining to do, but hold on. Okay, hold on. Are you serious? Oh my God. Okay, I know like we're going from one extreme to another, but I asked her to order her favorite drink, and tell me why this girl pulls up a root beer float. Oh my God. That's her mother's favorite cocktail, and so for her to have that, that's amazing. All right, but listen. Okay, so Clem went to the private investigator a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, right? Well, I don't know, must have been a while ago, because it was definitely before like her and Nixon had their first falling out. And she was demanding the answers to why like her case hasn't been solved, why things haven't been, figured out and whatever. And Jack invited her out, okay, for one cocktail, one drink, right? And he kind of like alluded to the fact that he would give her some more information if she would, hook up with him or whatever. And she didn't hook up with him, but she did have a drink with him, and she did end up kissing Mr. Wallace, okay, on the lips, right? And she went and told Nixon like an idiot because she was upset, and Nixon just threw that in her face. So it's a little unfortunate that he thinks that she is out here being a hoochie mama, but yeah, she never told Malik, and to be honest, she never will, because it wasn't supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to be something that turned into what it did, and it's just a gross situation completely. And to be honest, like, Clem is so happy with Malik and their kids, like, she would never intentionally try to ruin that. So after she finishes her root beer float, which I thought for sure she was going to actually have something a little bit more stronger, we're gonna go and head on home and talk to Malik about kind of what happened and stuff, because Clem never goes out. Like, she's such a homebody. She is always with her girls, and she's like the picture perfect mom. Now, I do feel like some of the things that she said to Nixon were kind of inappropriate and uncalled for. I felt like the things that she said were really hurtful, but he said a lot of hurtful things to her too. And it was really interesting because one of the things he pointed out, which is kind of true, is like Clem thinks she's better than everybody else. It's not that Clem thinks she's better than everybody else. She just knows that she's got her shit together. Like, let's just go ahead and call it what it is. And she ain't out here being a, weirdo, like doing things that she shouldn't, hanging out with people that are no good for her. Like, she has the best intentions for everybody at all times. And in fact, it's like she doesn't take care of her damn self. Is really what is going on. That face mask is the first thing that she's done for herself, and how dare he? So yeah, she's feeling a little flustered, okay? And also I think she might be also just slightly a little intoxicated. But maybe not. Ooh, smooth sipping. Smooth drinks help make any day a bit brighter. Yes, it does. She also wants to leave a note for somebody and cook gourmet pet food, but we don't have a cat. I think Malik is outside. He was whipping up some hot-chos, and the girls are swimming in the pool. How cute. Love them. They do actually need to go to sleep, but it's Friday, so they're up a little bit later.
I got in a fight with someone at school about which void critter is more powerful. I said it was the Articorn, but he kept saying Sunator. Which one is it?
Let me see. The Articorn, of course. It looks like that helped her emotional control increase. Yay! We definitely need a little bit more of that. Now, oh my god. Oh, goodness gracious. Poor Lyric. She had a cramp from swimming. Oh my god. Poor thing. Let's go and see how they are doing. Let me go and check real quick. So, Lyric is an A student. I feel like we've already kind of gone over these things, but I'm more interested in learning a little bit about their upbringing. So their manners, their emotional control, their responsibility. I feel like Lyric is probably a little spoiled, so she definitely gets away with a lot. So she is a little hungry before she heads off to bed. So let's go and have her grab a little snack. It looks like she's feeling like she's gonna have some toast and eggs for dinner, or like I guess a midnight snack, which again totally like reiterates the fact that she is spoiled. Her and Melody sleep in the same bed, like literally the same bed. They are that close. So I'm gonna have her eat, and then after that she's gonna go and sleep. I don't know what Melody is doing. She's cleaning up. She's loading the dishwasher. How cute. So let me go and see what she is a little bit like. Interesting. So her manners are quite the opposite. Her responsibility is even worse, and her conflict resolution, she is quite the dynamite. Oh my goodness, little firecracker. I love it. Malik is coming in to chat with Clem, just to kind of see like where she was and stuff. She's doing a little bit of work on the computer, but she doesn't want to talk about it. I like this fake smile that she has on her face. Like she doesn't want to tell Malik what happened. She was going to, but she's tired of making herself feel like she's in this totally dysfunctional family. She's not in a dysfunctional family, but it looks like she finally broke down and told him what happened, and he feels absolutely horrible. And you know what? He commends her on breaking off that relationship, to be honest. She never thought ever she would disband her brother or tell him like, I can no longer be involved in your life, or cut him off. But Malik is proud that she did it, because he knows firsthand how her brother's, addiction and all those things were really sinking into her. Even though we don't play with Clem a lot, trust me, you guys, she has all the burden of all of these problems on her shoulders. And I guess today seeing Grayson really set it off. It really kind of like put things into perspective. It hit home. She would never want that for her children personally, and she sure as hell doesn't want that for Grayson. So it looks like she wants to help Lyric with her homework, so we'll do that tomorrow. Melody is heading off to bed. For whatever reason, I don't think she can actually sleep in the same bed with her sister, or maybe she can. Let's go and see what's going on. I might actually have to like fix my MC command center cheats. They may not be able to sleep in the same bed, but that'd be weird if they couldn't. Okay, I think they can. Yeah, looks like it's working out good to me. All right, cool. So you know what? Let's also do auto lights. Let's do auto lights all rooms so that we can, save on energy and stuff. I don't know what the hell these two are doing, but they're kind of cute, and I'm liking it right now. I think Clem is getting a little frisky. Let's go and hit the sack, Jack. We are going to go and explode because we want to implode. No, I'm just kidding. We are feeling all sorts of emotions right now. We're going to go and woohoo with Clementine Foreman. I don't know if I like the auto lights. Do you guys play with auto lights? Because, I mean, in this instance, it's pretty boss, because then you can kind of see, like, where the focus is. But I actually like having all the lights on all the time, and it's so weird because I get yelled at by you guys all like every day for it, really. Good morning. So Melody is the first one to wake up because she has a bladder of a golf ball and she's really got to pee. I don't know what she's thinking about, but whew, man, is she uncomfortable. She's also really, really, really hungry, and I'm kind of embarrassed that we still have like the birthday cake and all that jazz, just kind of like kicking it here. Look at the lighting. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful. Now it is daylight, so I'm gonna go and turn on all the lights for now. I'm actually gonna have her go and she's gonna have a piece of cake. I wasn't going to have her do it intentionally, but I was thinking about it because again, these girls are spoiled freaking rotten. Oh boy, are they. In fact, it looks like Lyric is going to go and have a slice of pizza for breakfast. Now she wants to cloud gaze with Melody as well as finish reading a book. Now if I'm not mistaken, I'm not 100% sure, but who's like the brains of the outfit here? Okay, it is Lyric. Lyric is the smart one, so that makes a lot of sense. I'm not saying Melody's stupid. I'm just saying like one's a little more into academics than the other. Obviously, you can kind of tell. It's interesting because you would think Clem would be more inclined to like help Melody versus Lyric, but it's actually quite the opposite. I don't think it's like, it doesn't mean anything in particular, but it was just something that I noticed. So, it looks like Clem is still in public relations. She's a community manager. Now, she is feeling a little hungry. She should definitely get downstairs and make the girls a proper breakfast. Like, oh my God. I wish there was a way that we could, like, yell at them for eating trash. I really do. Because, like, what is that? Like, are you serious? Like, you were definitely, okay, your grandmother's granddaughters, because she would do something like this. And that's, you know what, honestly, like, I can't even. Okay, so let's go and serve some breakfast. We're gonna do a breakfast scramble. Of course, the girls can hear the pitter-patter of their mother's feet. So there, are you seriously, Lyric Charisse, are you having pizza? Pepperoni pizza, okay, for freaking breakfast. All right, mamma mia, cheesiotto, spaghettios. Oh my God, my Italian heritage is quaking. Like, they're so disappointed in me. What does she want to do? She wants to go have a water balloon fight. She also wants to become confident. Oh, I love that. Yes, she is. She is such a, I don't know, she's a ray of sunshine. She's bright and bold, and she's always super duper happy. And right now she is feeling a little insecure about her academics, so her feeling confident is definitely something she would like to do. And so look at how clean her face is, and why does she look like she is like, oh my God, a dope right now? I don't know what her thing, like what her issue is, but think about she's thinking about Maddox. Okay, you know why I think she's thinking about Maddox? It's because Maverick's birthday is going to be soon, and they were thinking about having it here. And yes, Taylor and Maddox still aren't really talking. Oh my God, I'm so over it. Why can't people just get their crap together? Oh, yeah. Anyway, I don't know if Lyric or Melody were really down for the scramble, but it is there in case they get hungry. Now, I'm going to have Clem go and help Lyric with her homework. But the only thing is I actually don't see the book, so maybe that is something we'll do in the next episode, because I'm pretty freaking positive we have ran out of time. So, you guys, I am going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. I hope that you all enjoyed, even though it was a little crazy and chaotic and all over the place. And if you did, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead and comment and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, where the sun does not shine. And I will see you all next time. Bye, guys. Baby.